Front straightaway for A.J. Allmendinger. He'll see the white flag this time around. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
All right, A.J. Just kind of cruise it right around. Push it about 90%.
He's good to go. He's got 3 seconds. Don't lock him up. Don't miss a gear. What good's a lead if you don't use it?
Just go through your checklist items. Be a good point stay for him, of course. The way that Hill battled back and got those points, there's a bunch of front runners that you'll see later in the year. And days like today where you cash in on stage points and a good solid finish, it's
a happy day.
Oh, yeah.
First 4 races of the year in the Xfinity Series, we had 4 different winners. Last week, Ty Gibbs becomes the first repeat victor. But looking to make it 5 out of 6 today is A.J. Allmendinger. Looks for his first checkered flag of the season. And this is turn 11.
I can't stress how good A.J. is enough. Not only does he have speed, but he cycled himself to the back after they won the first stage and went through the field. And look at this car. Not a mark on it. Not a mark on it. He went through the whole field and didn't hurt his race car. So he's got racing knowledge and speed. That's why he wins these things.
And we talked to him on the radio, and we said, what's your game plan? And he's like, I just got to protect this car. I got to work my way back through. And you do it methodically, and you do it with a calculated type of effort. And that's what we're seeing here today.
This one of the guys you'll be racing tomorrow in the Cup race. Double duty for AJ.
Good luck for me, huh?
I'm gonna look for him in my mirror. You know.
yeah.
Solid execution off turn 15. We've got carousel now. 16, 17, 18. There's like a quadruple apex through here to the right.
He was running full time in Cup, had won there. Started to hear the R word, retirement. Then he's running part-time for Matt Collig. He said, I'll go full-time in the Xfinity Series, and he's making the most of it. Championship 4 last year, and he's about to get his first win of 2022. He's the best on road courses. This is his 7th career road course victory. A.J. Allmendinger does it at Circuit of the Americas.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, man. Thank you. Great work.
You know that Collig made the right decision, and that whole group to put him in the car and put an effort forth. Is he already celebrating?
He went straight to donuts on top of the hill.
You may as
They're
well.
still coming at you, bud.
No cool down lap here. I'm just going straight to the burnout.
It's too long back around. He's just going to let them all go and come back backwards.
Nah, you want to savor this. You're going to take it around the 20 turns.
No, he is. For 1 there. Goes from 8th to 6th. Here comes AJ. 1 lap remaining in Portland. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Guys, if I saw this rundown at the end of the race, I'd believe it. It looks pretty good. A.J. Allmendinger, maybe Myatt Snider's a surprise, but how we got here has been incredible. This has been the wildest race I've watched in a long time.
I can't wait to hear AJ's comments when he gets out of this car, because he has had such an up and down day. We talked about it multiple times off the track, and I got lapped at one point in the race. Ty Gibbs lapped A.J. Allmendinger, who's leading this race right now. But you know what? Never give up. And we know how good, Adam, that he is on tracks just like this.
Is that what you were saying at the beginning of the show?
I told you guys.
Yeah,
I did. I've told you guys numerous
Adam,
times.
We had it from the beginning.
Allmendinger was the guy.
I won't say I wrote him off, but early on I had some major concerns about this 16.
Myatt Snider's still right there, y'all. He's a second back. I mean, AJ's got to stay on his game to the finish here.
And it looks like the rain has picked up just a little bit on that section of the racetrack. You see it got a little bit dark. The cars are starting to slide around just a little bit more. When you're the leader, you're trying to be a little bit conservative. Myatt Snider, though, has nothing to lose. Obviously, he wants to have a good points day, but it's really all about winning.
Well, this second place might feel like a win for this team today. This is a big turnaround for them.
Incredible ride for the 16 through turns 10, 11, and 12 for the final time. The Dinger has done it again. From the back to the front, A.J. Allmendinger wins the first Xfinity race at Portland International Raceway.
What a day.
Yeah, no kidding, what a day. Long day for all these guys.
That's 12 career wins, 8 now on road courses.
It's going to be over 10% now.
It is.
Rate is.
He's won 8 of 70 all time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series on the road. He was already the all-time leader in that category. His last win coming earlier this season on the road course in Austin, Texas. Of course, as we told you earlier, he won a kart race here in 2006. When he won that, it was the first of 3 in a row. Perhaps number 16 going to get on a summertime heater in the Xfinity Series.
Think about all the road courses we have coming up. He's obviously won both of the road courses this year. And Trevor, I'm with you. Like, when you look at him winning, you're like, yeah, it was a given. But the day that he had to get to that point, it's unbelievable to see that 16 car.
On the front stretch once again. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Listen into AJ's audio.
It's like a chess game between us, like talking about what to say, what not to say, how to do it, how not to do it. And it takes group effort. Group effort. Calm in there.
Well, he's been very precise. AJ Allmendinger has put together some incredible laps. They were put to the back of the field when they had a poor stop after he had led almost all the laps of the first stage. And in this race, he's led 41 laps already. This could potentially be the 42nd lap if he's able to hold off Alex Bowman for this win. Now the gap 3 seconds that had separated the two.
AJ now just has to focus on not making a mistake. A big enough lead. Just easy in this corner especially. Don't make a mistake here.
See him looking up in the mirror, just triple checking how far back Bowman is. All the room in the world, bud. Just bring it home.
Hear him downshifting the final few corners here at Indianapolis. A year ago, he won the Cup Series race here. A surprise winner as Denny Hamlin went off track. He was able to hang on and win the race. And now, A.J. Allmendinger in the Xfinity Series. What a run he has had. He'll cross the yard of bricks. Allmendinger wins at Indy again. It's 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around here at Talladega.
White flag coming back to checkers.
Just 3 wide in that 4th lane. That's really hurting the energy from anybody getting a big run right now. They're going to have to sort that out. Finally, now it's back to 2 wide.
Here comes Josh Berry in the 8s. Now Sam Mayer, where does he go? A big run out of A.J. Allmendinger. He puts the bumper to the back of him.
AJ did not go for the move. Really surprised by that. He'll have another opportunity at it. They're going to have a huge run on Sam Mayer down the front straightaway.
Here comes Sieg on the outside of the 39.
Come on, buddy. Push it.
Through the triangle. Sam Mayer goes high to block. Now low again. Here comes that big run. The 16 goes outside. A photo finish at the line. Allmendinger's going to get it. A.J. Allmendinger by 15 1/1000ths of a second unofficially.
I love it, man. Great job, you two. Great job.
What a race.
Take a look at this.
Perfect.
About 3 feet separating.
AJ had a big run down the back straightaway, did not take it. I thought he made a mistake. I don't think he thought he was clear. I don't think he thought he could make that move. Did a great job of slowing down, getting a run from behind. That gave him a huge push.
That's radio from the 16, A.J. Allmendinger. We won one. He talked about how he didn't like super speedways, didn't like racing at super speedways. Chris Rice.
To me so much right there, buddy. Really good. Let's go!
Sam Mayer, 3 feet away from his first NASCAR win. And Allmendinger, now, what he wanted was to be able to go out and race his own race at the Roval. Well, he's got that now because he is locked into the round of 8.
Amazing with clean race as well. 38 cars running at the
3/4 of a second lead.
White flag, one more time around.
See, pushing for all he's got, using all of the racetrack.
Sieg knows what he has to do. Rod, his dad, on the radio letting him know he's 2 spots away from advancing in the playoffs.
Well, if he gets to Josh Berry will be moving out of the way because he is coming fast.
Allmendinger still with almost a second lead over Gibbs for the race lead.
Remember, if Josh Berry gets by the 19, that'll slow the 19 down, and then the 39 will be right there.
Josh Berry in the 8s. He's got to the back of the 19. Now they're on the big track for the final time. Allmendinger looking to make it 4 in a row at Charlotte. And can Brandon Jones hang on to this final spot for the playoffs through the backstretch chicane for the final time for the 19? And A.J. Allmendinger announced he's going cup racing full-time next year. He is still undefeated at Charlotte in the Xfinity Series. He's going to win again at the Roval.
You are the man, like I told you, it would all work out. I love you.
2 points will separate Brandon Jones
Do it. And you
and
did
Ryan
it.
C.
You're a stud. Great job. Jinger's house, baby. Jinger's house. Let's go!
A.J. Allmendinger. That makes it back-to-back races as well. He won a week ago at Talladega. And now 4 straight here at the Roval.
Think of how impressive that is. The track is so, I know he's fast, but so many things can go wrong. Undefeated at the Roval.
Yeah, mid part of the race, it looked like he didn't have the pace. He couldn't keep up with Gibbs. Gibbs drove away from him. He made a really nice move on a restart, got back by Ty Gibbs, and then he was able to drive away from him.